History and consistency are two of the key ingredients that make Papa's Barbecue and Seafood so successful. The restaurant has been a staple in the Savannah area for almost 5 decades.
It's now in new hands, but as WSAV's Brian Ray tells us, the legacy of a man adored by many will continue.
Well, it's been our whole life. I mean, Frank and I worked for a long, long time, and we were ready to retire. We were supposed to do it together.
It's been 1 month since Judy Ootz's partner in business and life died in a motorcycle accident. Frank Ootz's legacy lives on inside the walls of the restaurant he inherited from his father almost 50 years ago and ran with his wife for 40.
Frank and I had already talked about that, about how we were going to transition, because it was going to be kind of weird, because Papa's has been us and we've been Papa's. So. But I think I'll figure it out.
The new owner didn't just buy the restaurant's name. All of the recipes and staff will stay the same. A fan of Papa's himself, Justin Waters, says he has big shoes to fill.
The things that I was getting in the mid-90s, 25 years ago or so, the barbecue on 2 buns, Brunswick stew, is exactly the same today as I remember it then. And I think that's what keeps people coming back, is the consistency. They know what to expect. They're going to get the same thing they've been loving over the years.
For Judy and Frank, they were never just customers, but family and friends.
I can't tell you how many customers have come in talking about things that Frank and Judy have both done. They've had a death in the family. They would show up with food. They didn't even know how Frank and Judy knew about the death.
As Judy moves into this next chapter, she says returning to the place she and her husband built from the ground up brings a sense of comfort.
There's so much work to do with this transition, and just taking care of business, and that's what I've been doing. And family and friends. Yep. Just keep on keeping on.
On Whitemarsh Island, Brian Ray, WSAV News 3 on your side.
The sale of Papa's Barbecue and Seafood was made official last week. The restaurant first opened on West Bay Street in Savannah in 1972 before moving to Whitemarsh Island in the early 90s.